Here we're trying to recall the idea of proportionality. So proportionality is nothing but, in the simplest way to put it, is to relate two things while fixing the other quantities. Okay. So first thing is, we'll understand directly proportional. Directly proportional is a scenario wherein if you increase one thing, the second thing will also increase. If you decrease one thing, the second thing will decrease. Experience and payment. So if you have a stable economy, a good stable economy, so payment will be dependent on good experience, right? One more example which you guys can understand is time and distance. If I want to travel more distance, I'll need more time for a fixed speed. You can't change the speed, right? So if I want to travel, say this distance, I can say I can travel in 10 minutes. If I want to travel double of that, I need 10 more minutes. If I want to travel a bit more distance, I'll need 10 more minutes, and bit more is again 10 more minutes. So more the distance I need to travel, more time I need. Less the distance I need to travel, less time we will need. So this is the idea of directly proportional. If you want to represent mathematically, it's something like this. Distance we travel is proportional to time. And when we write it in the numerator, it tells that time and distance are directly proportional. Okay, so this is in the numerator on the left hand side. This also is in the numerator on the right hand side. And this symbol is your proportionality symbol. Okay, so you'll see the difference. You'll learn a bit more when you see the inversely proportional. So the best example is speed and time for a fixed distance. So I want to travel from point A to point B, and say I start walking. I start walking. Obviously, my speed is very low, so the time I take is more, not less, more. But what if I had something that is a bit more faster? Say, this is bad diagram, but anyways, it looks like a toy car. Yeah, it will make a difference though. A toy car which has good speed. So my speed increased, so that my time will decrease. Is it not? So we can tell that speed or time, to be more precise, we are relating time. So time is proportional to speed, but the proportionality of the relationship is inverse. This is how we write. So one side you write it in the numerator, other side you write it in the denominator, and they are said to be inversely proportional. Okay, so directly proportional is when one thing increases, the other thing also increases. Inversely proportional is a scenario wherein if you increase one thing, the other thing will decrease. If you increase one thing, the other thing will, if you increase this, this will decrease. While if you increase this, if you want to take more time, you need to reduce the speed, right? So this is your directly and inversely proportional.